something wrong with you, you need to go seek therapy. You need some help. For real.
Oh, she the girl, but I'm addicted. Yeah, she got that fire fiend. I'm all on it. Will she beg? Rub her hair down to her ass. Tyler Bump, would you die? Would you slide for me? Just ride for me like.
Hey yo, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, hey girl, my name is Cocacolalola, Jasziy, or whatever you want to call me. If you haven't already, make sure you hit the subscribe button, leave a like and a comment. And if you're returning, hey sis, welcome back, and thank you so much for coming back. Now tonight, we're going to do another story time. And this story time is going to be about my most toxic friend ever. And we got to give her a name. We going to call this bitch Trina. Like the baddest bitch. It's the baddest bitch, but more like the most toxic bitch. So if you want to hear about the story time, please stay tuned. Definitely got my pink juice. Definitely got my sage. Definitely about to burn my candles. Definitely need the sage for this. Not only do I be needing the sage for the people in the stories, I be needing the sage for the weird people that be in the comments that just be saying stuff like, be gone. Be gone, baby. Be gone. One thing about me, let me just say this, you can't bring no bad energy on me. You can't bring no bad energy on me. Let's just get that straight. Somebody told me not to blow my sage, but I'm just not. I just don't feel like. I mean, if you hear, sis, I know what you said, but I've been blowing my sage for so long that it just don't feel right if I don't blow it. I'm trying not to blow it, but like. Okay, let's just get into my story. Trina, the most toxic friend that I've ever had, y'all. Now, Trina, I met her through a friend. More like an associate. I don't even know. Like, when I be seeing friend, people really be getting friend confused. Like, friend is just another word for me. A lot of people, it's not my friend, but I just call them friend. Like, I be, hey, friend, but we're not really friends, you know? So, she was basically like an associate. I knew her through somebody that I knew, and it was a person from the club. We all worked at clubs, but Trina worked at a different club. Me and dang, I gotta get the other girl name, the girl that introduced me to Trina. We just go call her Lavender. So Lavender introduced me to Trina, and Trina used to work at a different club that me and Lavender worked at. And Lavender used to work with Trina at different clubs too, and she was telling me about her, how like they be making a lot of money out of town in these different places and stuff, and she wanted me to, like, she invited me to go, and that's how I ended up meeting Trina. Now, so a little backstory on Trina. Trina was very problematic. Like, nobody liked Trina. I heard nothing but bad things about Trina. Everybody hated Trina. She had problems with everybody, literally. But me being the person I am, I'm not the type of person that listens to other people's opinion about people. And for some reason, like, in my sick, delusional brain, I like people that nobody else likes. Like, because sometimes people really be hating on people. Like, sometimes it really be people hating, or it be like third party people not liking you. Like, they friends don't like you, so they don't like you, or like, you know, a popular person don't like you and they done spread word about you, and now everybody around don't like you. So I try to give people the benefit of the doubt. Like, I don't want to take nobody word for it. Okay, you hate her, you hate her, you hate her, you hate her, everybody hate her. But I'm just like, I'm gonna find out for myself. Plus, I'm extra curious. I'm very nosy. I want to get to the bottom of everything myself. So I'm not judging nobody off of what other people say about them. I'm gonna find out for myself. Don't do that. Don't do that. If everybody hates a person, it's probably for a good reason. So just stay tuned and figure out. Yeah, you're gonna stay tuned and you're gonna end up figuring it out. So yeah, in my case, I had to figure it out on my own. So, like I said, hold on, y'all, my little wig is itching. Trina was very problematic. Everybody hated her. So one day, girl, sometimes y'all, I don't know if y'all be noticing, sometimes I be giving people names and I be forgetting the names that I gave them. So the girl that introduced me to Trina, Lavender. Okay, so Lavender, she was like, yeah, it's a mansion party tonight, and we dancing, and we gonna, you know, it's this amount of money guaranteed, blah blah blah. We gonna dance with Trina and some other girl. So I went to the mansion party or whatever. So we dancing or whatever, and at the party, Trina gets jumped by some girls. Should have been a red flag. This is literally the first night that I'm meeting Trina, and she literally, like, somebody just ran up and started beating her up. Somebody just ran up and started cracking her ass and started knocking her shit, socking her ass. You know? And then she got jumped, y'all. She got literally jumped in the party. And I'm just like, but I mean, I don't know this girl, but I mean, I didn't really think nothing of it, even though they should have raised flags. Like, what the fuck? Why are you getting, this is the first day that I'm meeting you, you already getting beat up and stuff. Like, this is kind of crazy. Got the pimp juice. And by the way, wait, hold on. I don't know why I like, man, that meme is so funny, but hold on, I gotta tell y'all something. Okay, so the pimp juice I'm drinking today is this, hold on. It's, Menage a Trois sweet red blend, and this stuff is so good. They not paying me either, but I just had to tell the world. And it's it's a little bit past medium sweet. It's really, really good. And then like one glass, you start feeling yourself a little bit, you know. But anyway, so let's get back to the story. Okay, so that night I ended up getting Trina's number, and then like the next day she had hit me up like instantly. She was like, "What you doing today, girl? Let's go out to eat. Let's go to the mall." And Trina was a booster. At the time I didn't know this, but yeah, I ended up figuring it out at the mall. So we went to the mall, and she was in there stealing, y'all. Which, I mean, I'm not, to be honest, I'm just not one of them type of people that just judge. I do not judge people for nothing that they do. They little hustle. Everybody got their own little hustle. They do whatever they do. So she in the mall stealing, and I'm just looking out. Don't tell nobody. Like, what you want? Like, I get you whatever you want. And I was like, oh, give me that. Give me that one. Nike jumpsuit over there. Like, give me that one. And I'm over here, like, you know, I'm trying to be far away from her, acting like I'm not with her, but I'm actually, you know. But I'm actually trying to tell her, like, yeah, give me that over there, give me that. Because, shoot, if you steal, I want the deal. After we left the mall, we didn't go out to eat first. We went out to eat after we left the mall. So, after we left the mall, we went out to eat, and then I think it was at Applebee's, y'all. I really think it was at Applebee's, or like, what's the place that got the good bread? Oh, Charlie's or something. I don't know what it was, y'all. I really don't know. It wasn't Old Charlie's. Old Charlie, I don't think Old Charlie's was even around. They got some good ass bread, whatever the place is. But anyway, so I guess we done ran into somebody else that hates the bitch at the restaurant, and they like, so you said it's on site, da, 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 and they arguing in the restaurant and stuff, and I'm just like, I'm just trying to eat. Like, I'm all for the drama. To be honest, I'm not even gonna sit up here and lie to y'all. I love when shit gets cracking. Like, I live for it. Like, I love seeing shit. Well, I used to. I still do. I'm not even gonna say used to, because I didn't change in that department. I'm not even gonna lie. When something started going down, like, I'll be right there because I want to see it, you know? I want to see the drama unfold. I need front row seats. I need to know everything that's going on, whatever. So, whatever, it started going down, and I'm like, oh, she about to get beat up again. She's about to get beat up again. Not in, I Olive Garden or somewhere. I don't know where we was at. Applebee's, Olive Garden, some chain restaurant. So yeah. Hold on, y'all. So basically, they get into it in the restaurant and stuff, and the girl was like, nah, come outside, I'm gonna spit on you, I'm gonna do this to you, I'm gonna do this to you, F your kids, all type of. That girl was real disrespectful. So I'm like, you gonna let her say that to you? But she was like, I ain't worried about that, And we was eating our food. And we was really eating our food, cause, and that was, listen, if you got beef, wait till we done eating our food, okay? Cause I don't have time for that. That kind of blew me. But like, anyway, she didn't go outside. Like I told y'all, she got beat up that first time that I met her. She was literally always getting beat up. So I think she was probably scared that second time. So she didn't go outside. We just continued to eat our food. And she was just cussing the girl out like, girl, cute, all this, that. So she didn't go outside. She's scared to come outside. Tell them boys they better. She was scared to go outside, so we just kept eating our food. And I was like, I kind of put down a mental note, like, she might be a punk ass bitch. I don't know, cause somebody said fuck your kid, if your kids they gonna spit on you and all that. That's I don't know, fighting words, especially all the stuff that she be talking like she really badass, like she bring a whole neck type, like for real. So anyway. Second thing that happened, just crazy being around her. This is like my second day meeting you. This is my second day meeting you, and you done already got beat up on the first day. You got somebody else about to try and fight you the second day. Well, I'm just trying to eat my whatever I was eating. I don't even remember. Another important thing to remember about Trina is that she used to be friends with everybody. Like, she used to be friends with everybody, but now everybody hates her. So she knows everybody's business, and she used to tell me everybody's business. She literally had no other friends other than me and Lavender. I wanted to say Periwinkle. She had no other friends other than me and Lavender. So excuse me, she used to tell everybody's business. She used to listen. She used to be a big shit talker. I mean, Trina was the most problematic person you could ever meet. Like, she would just sit on Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, everything, and just sit up and sneak diss everybody and talk shit about everybody and tell everybody's business and just and I started to get a idea of why people didn't really like her much. But it's like the stories that she'd tell me, you gotta watch out for people like this. She'd tell me all these sob stories about how everybody done fucked her over and did her bad and did this and that, and like I could relate to it. So I was like, I kind of felt for her. So I'm like, yeah, I've been through stuff like that. So I kind of related with her, and I thought that, you know, she was, you know, just going through some stuff. She'd tell me like the reasons why she'd get into it with people. Like, I think she was lying about half of the stuff, but that's neither here nor there. Like, it don't even matter. But one day she started telling me Lavender's business, and she used to tell me Lavender's baby daddy, boyfriend or whatever, was cheating on her with one of her old friends and blah 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 and da da da. And I was just be like, look, please keep me out, because Lavender was my friend, associate first. So I don't want to be in between that. That's one reason why y'all should never mix. Don't mix friends. That's one reason why you should never mix your friends, like mixing friend groups or whatever, because guess what? Sometimes you might be friends with somebody that you think likes you and cares about you and stuff, but whole time they really don't like you, and they get close to your other friends to try to put little bugs in their ear about you so they can take them from you, and then they can have a whole little hate club. I've seen this happen so many times. Listen, I've seen this happen so many times. That's one reason why I do not join my friends. Like, this is my friend over here, that's my friend over there. We might get together, I might have a birthday dinner. Boom. Y'all gonna be there, but my friends are my friends and your friends are your friends, and we just gonna keep it at that. Like, we not mixing together because it gets messy like that. So basically, Trina started telling me all Lavender's business about her baby daddy and all this and that, and I'm just like, la 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 la, bitch. I didn't want to really hear it. So I'm like, I thought, cause her and Lavender, I thought they was really really cool. So I'm just like, I don't know about this. But anyways, I just carried on like I didn't hear nothing. I didn't want to hear nothing. I didn't tell Lavender what Trina said about her. I just felt like it wasn't my place. I just didn't have time for that. Like, just moving right along. So one thing about Trina, when we went to work, we definitely made money. So that's one thing that I can give to her. Like, she was always about money. Like, she was gonna get money regardless, period. But she was like, Trina was a liar. Like, she used to exaggerate sometimes. Like, she would get on the internet and just exaggerate how much money she made, and it was like, girl, you're not that guy. You're not that guy. But yeah, so next thing that happened that was just like weird with Trina was that we had danced at this club together, and I had got in because I was with her, because I think she actually worked at the club as like a work, like that was like her home club, and I didn't work at the club, so I didn't audition, and I didn't, I didn't know the people, but like I got into the club because of her. So one night she invited me to come to the club and work, and she was like, it's a lot of money in here, it's a lot of stuff going down, and you gotta come here, get here, blah blah blah. So when I get there and I get to the club and I start calling her, and I'm like, I'm outside, she didn't answer, and I'm like, okay, it's understandable, she's probably working, she probably not on her phone. But one thing about her, she's always on her phone. So she didn't answer. I text her, and I'm like, I'm outside, cause she has to let me in. So then I was like, okay, she's not answering. It was like a few minutes had went by, and I was like, she's not answering. I'm sitting outside. So I went inside the club, and I asked them, like, can I work tonight? And they like, oh, we got too many girls, blah blah blah. So then I'm calling her again because I know that she can get me, like, she can get me into the club or whatever. So she still didn't answer. And I'm seeing her, like, she's posting on Snapchat on her stories and stuff, and I'm just like, okay, so you told me to come to the club just to not answer the phone, knowing that I need you to get in the club. Like, I can't get in the club because it's already too many girls in the club, but like, they'll let it slide if I'm with her. Yeah, so basically she didn't answer the phone, she didn't answer none of her texts, nothing. And she was like, the next day, I had just left, by the way. I just left the club, and the next day she was like, my bad, I had a lot going on, it was a lot going on, it was so lit, we made so much money, blah blah blah. And girl, she was just a liar, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, she used to lie so much. She was a liar, y'all. Like, I just used to catch her in so many lies and stuff, and it was just like, what was the point? She was the type of girl that will be like, it would be like, she'll be dancing in a group of 5 girls, and she'll post all the money, act like it was all hers. Like, girl, you got $200 coming out that pal. You got $200 coming out that pal. You splitting that with 10 bitches. You did not make all that money. Like, just cut it out. Like, but she used to cap so hard. Like, she was the biggest capper, I ain't gonna lie. So so anyways, yeah, basically she lied about having too much going on. That's why she couldn't let me in the club or whatever. And it's like, girl, you didn't have too much going on. You was snapping. You was on Snapchat all night. Like, I literally watched you snap all night long. But okay, I just ignored that. I let it go, and I was like, whatever. For whatever reason, she didn't want me in a club that night. I don't know, whatever. So like the next week or so, Lavender had texted me, and she was like, you gotta watch Trina, that's a fake ass bitch, you gotta watch her. I caught her trying to talk to my baby daddy, and she was doing this and she was doing that, and she be talking about you and all this stuff. And I was just like, I don't like being in the middle of things. Like, I don't like, okay, that's her, you and her beef, and this is me, like you, her, and me, and it's like la 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 la. Like I don't like stuff like that, so I'm just like, look, I definitely understand what's going on, but like I do not want to hear about none of this stuff. Which I really should have paid attention to everything that Lavender was telling me, because everything she was telling me was facts. But I was just like, I really don't want to be a part of that, because you know this is got my anxiety through the roof, bitch. I don't have time for shit like this, so I was just like, please no, please no. So okay, so the next time me and Trina link up to go dance, she gets jumped in the club again. Not only did she get jumped, I get jumped. So now it's not just your problem, it's my problem as well. Because now I gotta fight people in the club. Now I gotta watch my back. Now everywhere we go, somebody running up on you, somebody cussing you out, somebody doing something to you. Like, you are a target around here, bitch, for whatever reason. I don't know what you're doing to people, bitch. The person that introduced me to you is ready to beat you up now too. So it's like, what's going on at this point? Like, I don't have time for this. I was okay with you just getting beat up, but when it comes to me, no. I ain't trying to be fighting people for real over you. But like everywhere we went, we was getting into it with so many people, and then like it's to the point where I started making enemies, y'all. I started making enemies, and I didn't even know these people. Like, I didn't even know these people. I didn't have no problem with these people, but I was associated with her, and they was like, we on your ass too. It was like, damn, like we gotta fight everywhere we go. Literally, it was like that everywhere we went. Literally everywhere we went, it was a fight. It was somebody jumping us, something like. It was always something. And then, I mean, at the time, I really didn't care. Now I'm telling y'all this, I'm acting like I was worried, but at the time, I really didn't care. I'm like, yeah, we can get it cracking. Like, we can whoop anybody, because I ain't gonna lie. She got beat up the first time. She ducked the fight the second time, but the fights after that, she was getting good. Like, you could tell that she learned something from that first fight, or however many, like, even, like, when she wasn't with me, she was getting to other fights, too. So, like, she was learning from the fight. She was learning how to fight. So, it was like, she know how to, you know. And she was like a real life stallion, y'all. She was real tall, real thick, and she could real life drag a bitch from here to there, like from the east to the west type. So after getting beat up a few times, she learned how to duck, bob, and weave, drag bitches. She learned, like, she started getting her weight up. Like, she started, and it happened. This is the last thing that happened. And this is when I was like, okay, this is it. So me and her been, like, this whole time we've been cool. Like, it's so much stuff that I'm leaving out of this story. Like, so much stuff has happened with me and her that I'm leaving out the story. But the moral of the story is, like, she was really toxic, and it was just too many fights and too much beef. I was getting into beef. I didn't know these bitches, and she was dragging me into stuff, and I was like literally her only friend at the time. So like, what was I supposed to do? But this was the last straw for me. Like, girl, you done did all this and I'm still sticking around, but this was it. So one day this was it. Like, her and Lavender ended up getting back cool, and I guess Lavender told her that she told me all this stuff about her or whatever, and she ended up coming to confront me or whatever. She didn't come to me. It was like through text or something. And she was like, you a fake ass bitch. Like, why you didn't tell me that she said this, and why you didn't tell me that, and And I'm just like, it was not my place to say that or whatever. And she like, you a fake ass bitch. I'm gonna beat your ass when I see you. I'm gonna drag you. I'm gonna do this and that. And I'm just like, bitch, you're not gonna do nothing to me. You're literally not gonna do a damn thing to me. You're not gonna do nothing to me, bitch. Nothing at all. So shut the fuck up. She just was talking so dusty, like, I'm a pistol whip you, I'ma shoot you, and all type of stuff, y'all. It was just like, okay, bitch, you would think that I really did something to you, but it's like, obviously, something is wrong with you, and I'm not about to entertain this. You're not gonna do nothing to me, first of all. Second of all, bitch, you need help. You need to get a fucking therapist, because it's so much stuff that I left out of this story. She always like would tell me stuff that she was going through with her family and her mama and her brothers and just nobody. Like basically she was alienated from the family. Nobody liked her. No, like literally nobody liked this girl. Not even her family. Like that's a huge red flag. If your own family, okay, I can see you not having friends, but you don't have no family either. The family disowned you too. Like girl, you was a problem. It's something wrong with you. You need to go seek therapy. You need some help. For real. Bitch, everybody in the world, it can't be everybody else's problem. It can't be everybody else. Because she's the type of person to tell you some shit. And basically everything going wrong in her life was literally somebody else's problem. Somebody else's fault. Somebody else did it. Like, it was never nothing that she did. It was always like, this person did this and that's why this happened to me. This person did that, that's why that happened to me. I never had that, so that's why I'm doing this. Like, it's just like, girl, accountability. You have none. Like, you don't take no accountability for nothing. Like, bitch, your life is messed up because you make it that way. Like, you literally cause problems everywhere you go. Literally, bitch, at this big age, we're too old to be doing stuff like this. I mean, at the time when we was kind of young, but it's like, I wasn't even causing problems like that. Nobody was. You was the only person, like, literally everybody hated you, bitch. You was just always doing too much. And then you talking about you gonna beat me up, you gonna shoot me, and all type of weird shit. And I was just like, bitch, have a blessed day. If you're not gonna do nothing to me, bitch. But anyways, the moral of the story is, if everybody hates a person, you should probably like stay away from them because they're probably no good. I'm not saying that you should join the hate train of, oh, everybody don't like this person. I don't like this person either. But you should definitely be worried about them. You should definitely see what's the problem. Like, why don't people like you? Because I used to brush everything under the rug, and I used to be like, everybody just hating on her. Like, she got money, she's pretty, she's, you know. No, the bitch was a lunatic. The bitch was crazy, okay? She was crazy. She did not have no common sense, no self-control, and it was just like everything was everybody else's fault. And as soon as you did something that she didn't like she was like, I'm gonna do this to you, I'm gonna do that to you. Like, bitch, what? No, you're not. Like, that really, just think about that. That really blew me. Like, you're not gonna do nothing to me. Are you stupid? And she never did nothing to me. Like, come on. Come on, be real. Be serious. Be serious. Nothing. But anyway, the moral of the story is definitely be cautious about who you keep around you. Be careful who you call your friends, for real. Bitches are crazy. The end.
And it is fine, she know she mine.